Intermittent fasting is often presented as a simple choice. Pick a window. Stick to it. Lose weight. But many people try different fasting schedules and get very different results. Some feel energized and consistent. Others feel exhausted, hungry, or stalled. The difference is often not discipline. It's how aggressive the fasting window is for the body. Two of the most common approaches are 14-10 and 16-8. Both reduce eating time. Both can support fat loss. But they place very different demands on metabolism, hormones, and stress response. A 14-10 schedule means fasting for 14 hours and eating within a 10-hour window. This often looks like finishing dinner earlier and eating breakfast slightly later. A 16-8 schedule extends the fast by 2 additional hours. Meals are pushed later into the day. That difference may seem small, but biologically, it matters. A 14-10 fast is generally gentler on the system. Blood sugar remains more stable. Cortisol stays lower. Hunger hormones are easier to regulate. For many people, especially beginners, this window supports consistency without triggering stress. A 16-8 fast increases metabolic pressure. For some, this improves insulin sensitivity and appetite control. For others, it raises stress hormones and leads to energy crashes. The body interprets longer fasting as a stronger signal of scarcity. And that signal doesn't affect everyone the same way. This is where confusion often appears. If 16-8 burns more fat, it should always work better. But metabolism doesn't respond linearly. When fasting becomes too stressful, cortisol rises. Elevated cortisol reduces fat burning and increases fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. More restriction doesn't always mean more results. Consistency matters more than duration. A fasting window that feels sustainable keeps insulin low without triggering stress. A window that feels forced often leads to overeating, fatigue, or stalled progress. The best schedule is the one your body can repeat calmly. For many women, especially those sensitive to stress or hormone fluctuations, 14-10 is often more supportive. It provides fasting benefits while preserving hormonal balance and energy availability. Weight loss may be slower, but it's often steadier and easier to maintain. For some men and metabologically flexible individuals, 16-8 may work well, but only when sleep, nutrition, and recovery are already strong. When stress is high or calories are too low, longer fasting windows backfire. The decision isn't about which schedule is better. It's about which schedule sends the right signal. A calm metabolism burns fat more reliably than a stressed one. The takeaway is simple. If fasting feels manageable, energy stays steady, and hunger is predictable, it's working. If fasting feels exhausting, disruptive, or leads to rebound eating, it's too aggressive. Intermittent fasting is a tool, not a test of willpower. Start with the least aggressive option that delivers results. Let consistency build adaptation. Fat loss doesn't require suffering. It requires signals of safety, balance, and repeatability. And the right fasting window is the one that supports those signals, not fights them.